You can buy land in Buea from abroad, but being far away also means that your verification process needs to be stronger. Hello and welcome back to this channel. My name is Ategha and I'm a certified real estate consultant and a realtor's coach. Our goal in this channel is to educate and inform you so that you can, number one, make high return on investment in land banking, number two, build wealth, and number three, become financially free through land banking. In this video, we're going to be looking at how you can buy land in Buea from abroad. Number one, start with the property and not the seller. Now, a lot of Cameroonians abroad want to buy a property, but they start investigating who the seller is and then forgetting or neglecting the property itself. The first thing that you should focus on is the property. After verifying the property, you know where the location is. Even if you don't know exactly where the location is, ask the real estate consultant you're working with or the real estate company to give you details of the location of the property, because it's very, very important. The details are important so that in case you come back to the country, you know exactly where you want to live. Like if you're buying to maybe come build later after 5 years, or maybe even if you're buying to resell, you know exactly the position where your property is located. I had a kind of a little mix up with a client who bought a property from us a few months back. That's last year December, and last month the client reached out to me and was like, Daniel, I've seen another offer you guys are selling in this same location that I bought, but you guys are giving a different offer. And I was telling the client that no, that property is located in a complete different area. The client bought in Munya, while the one we're selling was located at Bokwango, the Biaka Legacy Estate. So always make sure that you know and master the location where your property is located, or the property you want to buy is located. Number two, ask for documents before payment. This is very important. Proper documentation prevents poor argumentation in a real estate or land banking deal. If you want to buy or invest in land banking here in the city of Buea, Southwest region of Cameroon, you should pay attention to that one thing that is more important than the land that is not on the land itself. It's called the documentation. If the document is a titled document, make sure that you see the land certificate before you buy. Make sure that you verify the land certificate. If it's a customary land and it has a chief attestation, make sure that you verify the chief attestation, see whether the chief's name is there, and do your verification to know that the name that is on the chief attestation is the name that corresponds to the current enthroned chief in that particular village. Okay, now after asking for the documents, the next thing you do is that you verify the land physically. This is called site inspection, meaning that you see the land physically. Tell the real estate company to send you video footages of the property. Tell them to send you images of the property if it's possible, and especially if you're buying in bulk, let them send you a drone footage of the property so that you can see exactly what you're buying. Okay, and step number four, control the payment process and keep track of it. A lot of real estate investors or Cameroonian abroad who want to invest in land banking or buy properties here in the city of Buea, when they pay the land, they don't keep the payment receipt, they don't keep even the acknowledgement receipt that the company gives them. They say, because I bought from a real estate company, it means that the land is legit. Yes and no at the same time. You are right and you are at the same time wrong, because what if the real estate company you're buying from, that's if, let's assume you did not do your due diligence and you bought from a real estate company that is not genuine. You see that at the end of the day, you're going to lose your hard-earned money. So always make sure that you keep track of your payment receipts. Now, in addition to this, you should also secure your documents. And one of the ways I usually advise our investors to secure their documents is by, if you have the documents, you scan the hard copies, and then if you have an iPhone, upload to your iCloud, while if you have an Android phone, upload to your Google Drive, so that even if you lose the hard copy of the documents, you'll be able to re-download and then you can use. The last step is be careful with family and friends. A lot of family and friends don't have your interest at heart the way you think. They also have their own issues. They also need money to take care of their own issues. In fact, I spoke with a client one time from the US, and the client told me that, Daniel, I don't want my parents to know that I'm buying this property. I asked why, and she was like, anytime I send my dad money, my dad will say he has stroke, he has this problem. She said she had sent the dad money for a property 4 times, and the dad squandered the money, claiming that he was not feeling fine. The sickness only comes when she sends money for the land. Can you imagine that your own father does not have your interest at heart? So if your dad is not interested, what more of your friends, what more of your cousins, what more of your brother? There's another client from Belgium that wanted to buy a property from me. His brother came and was telling me to cut the deal and tell the brother that the land is ×2 of the price I'd already told him, just because the brother wanted to make money off the back of that deal. So please, even if you want to involve your friends, your family, your loved ones, also make sure that there's a professional real estate consultant that you are working with. And most times, professional real estate consultants have lawyers and licensed surveyors that they are working with, meaning that most times you won't need to outsource a lawyer or a surveyor. And the last thing you need to do is to recognize red flags. Learn how to recognize red flags. If you go to inspect a property and you see that there are high tension cables passing on that property, try to avoid that kind of a land. If you also see that the place is too swampy, if it's swampy, it's good because it's land banking, right? So you still have about 5 to 10 years before you do anything or before you resell. If it's just a little bit swampy, you don't have a problem. But if the entire property is swampy and it's very steep, I don't advise that you buy that kind of a property, because most times those are government properties. The government will come after some few years and tell you to give them back their properties. Also look out for signages on the land. There are some properties that have be warned, wanted, or do not buy this property, or this property is not for sale, or this is private property. If you see those kind of signages on a property, you should obviously know that somebody else is claiming ownership over that particular deal. These are the steps that can guide you to help you invest your hard-earned money in the best land banking and real estate deals here in the city of Buea, southwest region of Cameroon. I remain your favorite real estate consultant, Ategha Daniel, here in Cameroon. In the meantime, like this video, subscribe, and click on the notification bell, turn it on, so that next time we release educational and informational videos like this, you will be the first to know. See you on the next video.